So we currently have about 6.7 exahash per second of hash rate active.
Wow. Tell us a little bit about your mining company, CleanSpark. How many years have you been in business?
We got into the mining space in 2020. At that time, we had been actually focused in energy, and we were frustrated. How do you get these renewable projects financed? And we saw Bitcoin as the perfect path to do that. And a few months into it, we decided to go all in on mining. So we've since sold the energy business. We, of course, use some of our intellectual property in how we run and we manage our mines, but we just mine. So we currently have about 6.7 exahash per second of hash rate active.
Wow.
We're on track to get just under 9 by the end of June. So
9 exahash
Yeah.
by the end of June.
Yeah, so we're really excited. We have 4 mines. Most of that hash rate, all but about 1.4 exahash is in Georgia. The other portion's in New York right now.
I recently read that Georgia has the most hash rate, even more than Texas. And it sounds like that might be in large part because of what you're doing there. Is that correct? Do you have a majority of the hash rate of what's going on in Georgia?
Yeah, I think we do. So the other, I believe we're the largest currently. Core Scientific was, of course, in Georgia. I don't know the status of that mine right now, of course, with what's going on there. But, we do have about 206 megawatts active. We have about 200 more coming online over the next, I guess that puts us right now at about 7 months. So I would expect by the time that's all done, we're going to be at 16 by the end of the year. And that will put us, I think, far ahead of anything else in Georgia.
Excellent. And what kind of power sources are you using? Is it all the same or different? Is it a diverse set of power sources?
Yeah, sustainable power sources is a big focus for us. So having been in the energy space before, it's important to us, we believe, to be connected to the grid because it allows us to offer grid services. Now in Georgia, we don't get compensated for that, but it's more about the right thing to do.
Right.
But also the power is priced really well. But what really drew us to Georgia is nuclear power. So the lion's share of our power is actually backed by nuclear power, which is, of course, carbon-free. And so right now, we're actually about 94% carbon-free, most of that being nuclear with the rest made up of, wind, solar, and hydro.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. We had a great time here at Consensus. At the Texas Blockchain Council, we are striving to be the nexus between traditional industries, banking, finance, legal, energy, and the digital asset industry. So we want to help you get your brand in front of those kinds of companies with B2B opportunities. Reach out to us if that's of interest for membership or for sponsorship at the summit. Hope to see you there in November in Fort Worth. Thanks again. We look forward to seeing you at the summit.